Alright guys, so December came super quickly. I also received my SipsBy for December really quickly, and I already tried all my teas from this month's SipsBy, and so I'm gonna let you guys know my final thoughts on which ones I enjoyed, which ones I will probably think of purchasing the full size of, and which ones were just not the cup of tea for me. So let's review my SipsBy teas for the month of December. First of all guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, that's where I kind of post my first reactions, and I post a lot of stories and reels on teas that I try for the first time. And so if you guys are interested, I'll leave my insert here of my Instagram panhandle so you guys can follow me. But anyways, so my favorite tea for this month was definitely the cookie tea. Give you guys a nice little close-up of this baby. So this is a black tea. It had almond cookie, and I made it as a latte with steamed non-fat milk, and I crumbled on top a little bit of what was it, a fortune cookie, and me and my mom tried it together, and it was delicious. I feel like the black tea blended with the steamed milk, and then the almond pieces here was delicious. It was a sweet, decadent, thick, rich, very dense tea. I will even enjoy this tea by itself. I haven't, but I tried it as a latte with milk, and it was incredible. The thick foam and the milkiness of the latte paired up with the almonds was exquisite, and I will highly recommend you guys to check them out. I believe that they also have a huge plethora of tea brands, of tea blends, like rooibos green tea. They have a macaroon, they have a macadamia one, dark chocolate cookie, and they're all based on a dessert cookie, which is why they have their brand named Cookie Tea. So this was definitely my favorite of the bunch. Definitely enjoyed it, and I once again highly recommend you guys to try it out. Cookie Tea, my favorite of the month for December. Now my second favorite, I was pleasantly surprised, which was the, I didn't even mention this brand correctly on the SipsBy video, which is the Made of Tea. That's the brand, Made of Tea. And they specialize, I guess, on loose leaf teas. This was my second favorite. It's a very smoky oolong tea. You know how oolongs tend to be either green or black. This one reminded me more of a black tea, had more like black tea nuances. It was a very smoky, it was super dark and toasty, como like a gin matcha toastiness. I made this, I was gonna make this as a guy one, and I realized that it was a chopped up tea leaf. So then I brewed it up in a tea brewer, and it was perfect. The smokiness was delicious, and it wasn't bitter or sour tasting. It was just very smoky and smooth. It was very bold, and I definitely do recommend you guys to try that out. I will definitely venture out into purchasing a full one of these one. It was very malty, kind of like an Assam tea. So if you like, you know, very black, dark teas, maybe for like a masala chai, or maybe even for, I don't know, just your daily black tea brewing, like if you're into pure black teas or oolong teas with no sugar or nothing, this will be a great brand. I did not check their website, but I did check their Instagram page, and I did not really see many other teas in their brand. So I'm not sure if it's a new up and coming brand, but Made of Tea, a really, really nice tea, and it smells just like it tastes. Hopefully that makes sense. My third favorite tea was the Tea Kitten, beautiful packaging. Tea Kitten, I tried their minty mojito mate, and I tried it just the same way I said I was in that video. I tried it as the iced tea, or as a cold brew. I brewed it for about 2 days actually. I forgot I had it on the fridge, and so I oversteeped it, I guess, for 2 days, if that, you know. I made it, and it was delicious. I squeezed 3 lemons in it, and I stirred it with a little bit of sugar, and it just was not my favorite. It was a good tea, but I personally will not be repurchasing this one. I am glad I tried it, and I finally got to try the Tea Kitten, because I've been seeing them all over social media and on SipsBy subscribers boxes. So yes, it was a good tea. I'm not a huge fan of like peppermint teas, or like, you know, spearmint. This is kind of why I deviated from this one. My mom, however, did enjoy it, and she loved it, and it was what it was. My least favorite, even though I was the most hopeful this month, was Otis tea. I never heard of this brand before. I searched them up on Instagram and I really couldn't find much about them either. But that's the brand Otis, and this was their black tea with white chocolate, and I did not enjoy this one as much. I didn't find it to have much flavor. I have a similar tea from Harney and Sons. I believe it's called the Soho, which is a white chocolate black tea with rose petals and amaretto. This one, it was just black tea with chocolate pieces, white chocolate pieces. What I didn't like about this tea is that I didn't really get much of the white chocolate in it. I was expecting it more of like a milky, creaminess from the white chocolate, and the chocolate to come forward, and it didn't. It just got lost as a black tea with a little hint of like a creaminess in it that I didn't really enjoy. Overall, though, it was a nice tea to try. I did enjoy the smell because it smells super chocolatey, but when I brewed it, it just wasn't for me. I probably will try it again and see if I like it, but overall, it was not for me. But anyways, this was my SipsBy teas review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here is my little SipsBy. And I do have a subscription. I do have a coupon code for $15 off if you decide to try SipsBy. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in January's SipsBy. And hopefully I make this a tradition where I just keep reviewing my teas from SipsBy. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Kapung arigato. Gozaimashita.